G'day folks, this is just a little video to show you a little bit of power carving. We're just going to show you a rough, quick demo of how to do an owl similar to that. Now, first thing you got to do is a centre line. Everyone knows how to put a centre line in. We'll then mark this out about 7 or 8 mil from the edge. We'll go around all 4 sides. Then you've got to go in about another 7 or 8 mil inside that. Now, the idea there is join that corner and that corner with a reasonably dark line that you'll be able to see, and that's his ears. So that's the owl's ear. Then from that corner through to this, we need to put an arc in. So we'll put that arc in, and I'm no great artist, but if I've got it marked out like this, it's reasonably simple to do. It doesn't have to be terribly accurate. So we'll put that in. Same thing, that's representing his head, of course, and this is his body. So same thing, we go from there, intersect the outside line, and we go down to that corner as well. So, and that's the shape of his body. So we'll do that right through, and just here where his beak will be, go up about 7 or 8 mil again, somewhere like that, nearly 10 mil. Both sides of this line here that you haven't seen me put in, but that's 50 mil from there to there. So we'll go, and his pointy nose at the bottom, and he goes up to that height, and that gives you his nose. So we'll move on. This one hasn't got his nose put in, but I have used the Dremel, and I use a Dremel. This is a battery operated one. It's a really good little tool. You don't need a Dremel though. It can be any rotary tool, so it can be whatever you can find at Bunnings or wherever, and buy it with a kit. A kit comes with the little sanding drum and other little pieces that you'll see me use in a minute. So to put that in, all we do is turn it on, and probably on the deck is better. We'll go follow that line. Like I say, it doesn't have to be terribly accurate. Just follow it as best you can. Put it in, I don't know, 3 or 4 mil at the low spot. Now what that will do, you'll see there's a bit of a line there, and we don't need those lines. That one's just about gone, and how you do that, you just feather it out. So you just take that line, and we just feather that out. So that's all you do all the way round. The top here, I haven't marked it in, and I should have. There's just another little circle here. Don't go all the way down to the depth of the ears, but just that circle. And the same thing, you just move that around. Probably needs to be a bit deeper than that, but I'm trying to hurry this. The other thing I haven't said is these ears, when you're grooving this, you do it in towards the body. When you want the ear there, the ear has to stand out. So you need to cut that from the opposite side, like this. And that'll just make the ear stand out. So I'll move on to this, where I've done all the outside, and I've actually done the eyes, but I'll show you how I do the eyes. It's pretty simple. In your kit, like I was saying before, you get stones like that. Now those stones, I've in the past thought they were just useless. I've I've found that they're not when it comes to making eyes. Now, ours have big eyes, so I've got a big stone. You get a little stone like that, and I've done the same thing. All it is to put a little stone in the Dremel like that, and get that grinding around, and that will hollow the end. When they come, they're not hollow, they're flat like that. You can see that's fairly flat. So how I've got that, I've just ground that with, this is in the Dremel, and ground that in there, and it comes up like that. So to make the eye, all you do is you go in straight on, both eyes, and you end up with nice round eyes. You can't help but make it round because it's a cylinder that's spinning. So that's a quick demo of that so far. Then you do the feathers and so forth to give it a bit more detail. And look, you can spend ages doing detail. I'm trying to make this video as quick as I can, so I'm not going to show you a lot of detail, but you'll see the feathers. Hopefully you can see, you know, the lines through there for the wing feathers. And the belly feathers are just like this. It's just a matter of getting this, and you sort of just do little cuts like that. Leaves a sharp top, which is like the end of the feather. If I was doing this for a project, I would be doing this a lot slower. So I'm just trying to demo how you could do it. And I'd really like you to have a go and give me a look when we're out of this COVID. Just show me what you've been able to do. But it's just something different to use a Dremel to do this sort of carving is really good. So that's the sort of thing that you'll get. And the finished article, of course, is more like that. You can see actually that these have got different eyes. This is totally dented in, and that's done with a different shape to that, but something that's different to that. It's actually steel, but that's just a matter of poking that in and putting an eye in that's dented. These eyes here stand up, and I think they look a bit better than these, but that's the sort of thing you can end up with. Just take your time, have a crack. See you later, folks.